Hello, hello, everybody, everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Late night helping hands, guys. Late night helping hands, guys. That's what I did yesterday. Well, this morning, guys. So we'll get into this. I'm drinking my vodka. I finally went to Specs. So, guys, remember I told y'all guys about homies that basically you haven't heard from in a while, and then all of a sudden they just pop out of nowhere, and you wonder why they just thought of you all of a sudden. I was talking about one of my homies, and I was talking about how he one day told me that if he was to have a flat tire and I would be there to help him out because nobody else would be there for him. And I told him, yes, I'll help you out. Not even a week later, he got a flat tire. I had to go help him. He was near the Beltway. Well, same thing happened. Similar, actually. So similar thing happened with one coworker. Now, I'm a person that I can't fully, but I try to keep everything handy that I think would I need in this any sort of scenario of survival. And the reason why I think this way is because I never had any friends to come through when I need them the most. And when it becomes your car related, I see so many people that have friends that have cars and they literally say, oh, I have a flat on the side of the road. Oh, everybody joined. The whole crew came out to help me. And I'm all like, damn, you got a lot of friends. And you made a big impact on all those people. So everybody wants to be your friend because you made a quotation big impact. Well, nobody wants to be around me. Nobody wants to basically help me out because they can't. They literally can't because they're very unprepared people. And I gotta say, one of my homies was in need. Pac, what you doing? And I work with him. He's cool beans. So I have no problem. If he wasn't cool beans and he wanted a helping hand, I don't think I would. People that are cool, I'm cool beans with, they're on my list to be like, okay, well, you're okay, you're cool beans, I'm cool beans with you. So last night, he had to pick, he had to pick one of my other employees because his car was messed up too. And of course, he's still a minor, so I don't want to, and he has a girlfriend, he has a kid, so I don't want to intervene anyways. Plus, I'm not that type of person that gives people rides home. That is not me. I'm not that nice. Literally, not that nice. So, I'm over here. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying my hardest to go to sleep. I can't go to sleep because I know I have to wake up in the morning and I'm just kind of tossing and turning. And he texts me, "Are you up?" And I thought he was joking because he's like, "Are you up? Um, Go to sleep. You gotta work in the morning." So I thought he was gonna be joking with me. And then he says, "I need your help." Well, he said something of that nature. That I need your help. And then I put a question mark. He calls me and he says that he's stranded. He has a flat tire and he's on like 3% right now. And he called everybody. He called this person, that person, everybody that he kind of know that he works with to come and help him. And he says, "Yeah, I know the only thing I could call is you." Because I know I was like, "No, should I call you or should I not call you because you work in the morning?" And so I'm all like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Do you have a air pump?" And I said, "Of course, my horse." And so I'm all like, "Okay, so where are you? And what are you doing out this late?" It is like 1 o'clock in the morning. And so he kind of bypassed it, which I don't mind, but I'm just like curious because that's how people get K'd out and about late at night. So I'm just kind of curious about his health or well-being, not health, because well-being is different. So then I get there I get ready. I don't even get ready in my hair or whatever, just pop on something and then drive over there. And he literally was like a mile. He literally was close to my old job. And so I drove to him and I was, late night helping hands to give to him. Because it's just crazy how the world works and how not a lot of people appreciate me for who I am. I might not be the nicest person in the world, but I got your back if things are coming to like a turnover, like if you need help with your car or you need advice or I just know you need advice and you're cool beans with. And a lot of people don't take me serious. And so it's just like, when I got there, I pulled up. Of course, I helped him. I try to help him as much as I can. Put on his spirit. Well, first we aired up his tire. The air was coming out. You can hear it. He had a bent rim. And I said, "We're going to have to put your spare on." So we ended up putting his spare on. It was a journey. I'm not going to go through the journey because it's our moments of journey. But I'm just kind of want to relap that late night helping hands for me kind of made me feel a certain way. Again, all over again. And I told him about the story about one of my homies on how I had to help him out late night too at this time. Almost exactly at this location. Literally right across the street. Because my homie, back then, he was stranded right there in an intersection. And I had to go help him and save him and try to figure out if I could put a spare tire on or put another tire on or whatever. But I'm just like, that's crazy. And we ended up putting the tire on. We put it down a couple of, pounds per torque, and then I think, what did we do? I forgot. So he got in the car, and I said, "Go ahead and either you want me to follow you home because you can't drive fast on this wheel, because this is a spare tire. I know he's a hell of a fast driver. He's a really fast driver. And so he got in and he heard, and I said, no freaking way. And I just couldn't believe it myself. And we had another bent rim in his rear left tire. And yeah, that did not look pretty. And I don't have a spare to give to him. I have a spare for BMW, but I don't have a spare for his type of vehicle. Oh. Let me go refill my cup. Now refill my cup and empty cup. So, heck, Papa. So I ended up helping him with his, the other tire. We didn't put air in it, but I told him I'll guide, I left my cup. Oh my goodness. I don't feel comfortable leaving a person like this. I know many people would leave me like this because I've never had someone at all to try to comfort me in some sort of these hard times or anything like that. So I don't know how that feels, but I know in my gut, I'm not gonna leave the person stranded. I'm gonna be like, no. I'm gonna stick with it and help you out as much as possible I can. Even though I might not get that in return later in the future. But so I followed him to my street that I live on, and I followed him all the way and made sure he was all right, he was safe and everything. I mean, because to be honest, that's what I'm on this earth for. It's just to guide people, to help people. I mean, I really don't find any purpose in life, to me, in my point. But I gotta tell you, the late night helping hands, it was worth it because I felt like I did something else that was a repeat. I had a repeat kind of similar, I can't say all the way, but it was similar to that other aspect that I told y'all guys. And sometimes I just can't believe in myself. I'm all like, why do I encounter this in my life? Like, I guess to put it in my book and tell people that, just because you're the crazy underdog person that nobody really pays attention to doesn't mean that you're very cold-hearted and all the way. I'm cold-hearted, but I'm not cold-hearted all the way to it's like if I know someone that is in need, I will help them. I'll be helping hands. But long story short, I let him go. He told me that he's gonna text me when he gets home. He did text me, and I fell fast asleep. I got like 2.5 hours of sleep, maybe 2 hours at the most of sleep last night. I didn't get home until like 2:30, but then I was like, I started dozing off. But it just kind of goes to show you what a person I am, even though you see my channel and you hear all kind of craziness. But yeah, late night helping hands. That was my story. If anybody hears this video or whatever, leave a like for my homie. He ended up getting all his tires and stuff and rims all in the same day today. But still. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.